Well, to nobody's great surprise, in Ukraine, nothing that was agreed in Alaska has made much difference to what's happening on the ground in the war in Ukraine. The front line is still the front line, 600 miles, 1,000 kilometers, and the fighting goes on. What was happening in Alaska, again, was not a showdown with American pressure on Mr. Putin to declare an immediate ceasefire or agree even a ceasefire quite soon. What has happened in Alaska is more process. So there'll be another meeting, maybe a trilateral meeting this time, to discuss the possibility of a ceasefire. But undoubtedly, the Russians will try to put that meeting off. They don't want a ceasefire. They will try to delay that meeting, and all of the indications from Ukraine are that they expect the Russians to create more obstacles to having that meeting. If you look at the process that both sides went through, the Russian processes were extremely consistent. Their preparations were very consistent. Their message was consistent. It always has been. And their message is getting tougher all the time. Whereas the American preparations were chaotic. And that's resulted in all the ambiguities over this particular summit. And on his way back from Alaska, President Trump was saying in answer to a question, he said, Zelensky, it's up to Zelensky now. Zelensky's got to make a deal. He's got to make a deal, which is another way of saying he's got to surrender. The old phrase goes, as far as Ukraine is concerned, that doing a deal with somebody who's trying to kill you is quite difficult, actually. Meanwhile, there are some developments in the war itself. Overnight, there were more attacks, Russian air attacks, in different regions, particularly in Donetsk, in Dnipropetrovsk, in Kherson and in Zaporizhia. And the Ukrainians have had some success in the area where they were suffering from a pretty quick breakthrough. The Russians have broken through in small forces just east of Dobropilya and pushing north in the area of the Donbass towards the fortresses. The Ukrainians have actually been able to stop that. They've put their 33rd Brigade in, at least one, maybe two brigades of the Azov Corps, and it looks as if they've snuffed that out. So the Ukrainians have actually regained control of that particular area of the Donbass region. But from their point of view, what happened in Alaska won't really make that much difference. The war goes on.